What it means is that a fish is slippery. That means justice is slippery. You might think that you have it, but in reality, upon interpretation, it might slip away from you. It is blind because what you plead in a court of law is what you get. In criminal law, is that you need to prove beyond reasonable doubt to get a conviction about a suspect. In civil, who alleges is one who is tasked to prove. So that means when you come to justice, it does not know anything. It is blind like the boy.
Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the statue of a boy outside the Kenyan Supreme Court. This statue, often referred to as Onyango, is a bronze sculpture depicting a naked boy wearing a wig and clutching a fish. It stands as a symbol of justice, often interpreted as naked, bright and slippery like a fish. Going through history, the statue was commissioned in 1937 by Mrs. Gertrude Hamiliton in memory of her husband, Alexander George Hamiliton, who was a lawyer who died that year. It was designed by an Italian sculptor and erected in the 1940s. Symbolism and controversy. The statue's symbolism has been the subject of debate. Some interpret it as a representation of justice, with the nakedness symbolizing impartiality and the fish representing the slippery nature of the law. Others find the depiction of a naked child to be offensive and inappropriate. In recent years, there have been calls to remove the statue, arguing that it does not align with the Kenyan cultural values and is disrespectful to children. However, the judiciary has defended the statue, stating that it is a historical artifact and a symbol of the justice system. In conclusion, despite the controversy, the statue remains a prominent feature of the Supreme Court grounds. It has become a recognizable landmark and a subject of discussion and debate. Whether viewed as a symbol of justice or a relic of the colonial past, the statue continues to intrigue and provoke thought. Thank you for watching.
What it means is that a fish is slippery. That means justice is slippery. You might think that you have it, but in reality, upon interpretation, it might slip away from you. It is blind because what you plead in a court of law is what you get. In criminal law, is that you need to prove beyond reasonable doubt to get a conviction about a suspect. In civil, who alleges is one who is tasked to prove. So that means when you come to justice, it does not know anything. It is blind like the boy. Just blind like the boy. The wig symbolizes legal profession. That's a practicing advocate wearing a wig. The nakedness means justice is naked. Justice is naked. The turtles themselves means that for you to get justice, it is key to also involve the stakeholders. You have also other arms of government and other key stakeholders, basically constitutional or administrative, or within the executive arm, that really enables us to enjoy the justice and to enable us also access justice as it is entailed. Onyango is just a nickname that was named by Kenyans because they did not understand what it means. But the real story about this monument that you see here is in memory of the husband of Gertrude Hamiliton, who was the late Alexander George Hamiliton, who passed on in 1937 after the First World War. He was a very prominent lawyer who worked in almost all the courts that were there then. So the wife decided to at least make something in memory of the husband in Nairobi and place it in Nairobi, because the wife brought it all the way from England to bring it here in memory of the husband. So it sank, it never reached the destination, but because results are key with what the wife intended, he decided to make a replica of the same, which was the first one that was placed where this one is placed. Unfortunately, it was stolen. What happened, Nairobi City Council, because they were tasked with the governor then, Sir Robert Brooke, to protect the monument, they had to procure someone called Robert Glenn, to do a replica of the same, which he did it from a photo, and that is what came out to what we have to date since then. It's a symbol that if Kenyans understand about it, they'll never call it Onyango again. They'll be looking at justice as it is.